banging the door after an argument. I guess you want to die if you do that. Hi everyone, it's Chantel, and today I am going to be telling you all some really weird reasons why African parents beat us and like how they impacted on our lives. So I don't know if this is supposed to be an educational video, but whatever. I have my wig right here, but I don't know if I should wear it. Okay, let's just see the difference. I'm not ashamed of my head. So today let's just jump into the video. I'm just going to be using my brother's phone because of course I'm using my phone to record right now. These are some absurd reasons why African parents beat us. Crying too long after beating. So this was actually a post my mother forwarded to me. Ask me why my mother forwarded this, I don't know. But crying too long after beating, they'll be like, shut up before I slap you again. And like, that is no joke. Like, if your parents didn't do that, then you're lucky. Like, if you don't keep quiet, I will beat you again. I'll add more to it. Like, they say that all the time when they are like crying after they beat you. Like, that's what they do all the time. Second absurd reason why our parents beat us was crying without being beaten. Let me explain. So when you cry when they've not even beaten you, that's when they would beat you. Like, who has beaten you? Don't let me slap you there. Don't let me beat you there. Obi ambo na usu. What about them? Like, that's what they do. Sitting while the elders are standing, bro, it's a big no-no. Okay, so like when you go out, elderly people are standing and you are just sitting. They would do like sometimes they use eye signals, and when you don't actually quite grasp it, then they beat you up. Like, so you're like, no matter say. And if you don't get the signal, that's when you're going to get a whooping when you go back home. Another reason why you can get beaten, and I'm sure most Africans can relate to this, is eating food prepared for the visitors. If a visitor comes to your house and they are eating, 1, don't stare at their food. 2, don't stare at them. 3, if they even tell you to come and eat with them, decline the offer quietly, or you're going to get into big trouble. Seriously, just look at the visitors' food or eat their food, and when they go, you're in trouble. Seriously, I didn't even have really strict parents, but this one I can relate. Refusing to eat. My mom always told me that her mother, she was this kind of person. If you not eat, don't eat. Go and starve. Nobody cares. Like, but my mother would shout at you if you like refuse to eat. Like, I think on some occasions I did that and she shouted at me or she beat me, like just a slap, or insulted me or something. They really hate it when you refuse to eat. Coming back home after sunset. Hey, so my mother wasn't like that kind of person, but my dad, our curfew was 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock on the dot. Come home after that and you are in trouble. Banging the door after an argument. I guess you want to die if you do that. Or like just yelling at them and like just banging the door afterwards. You have to fast in that room before you finally come out for your punishment. So you like just fast that they won't kill you when you come back out. Being too moody is a big no-no in an African household. Eating too slowly. Seriously, they will get frustrated right now and land a dirty slap on your face. Why are you eating so slowly? Eating too fast is also one of them. Why you eat too fast? Oh my.
Are you a bush girl? What is wrong with you? Are you mad? Why are you eating fast like that? Is the food running away? Huh? Why can't you be a lady? What is wrong with you?
that's what they are going to do. Eating too much. Seriously. Go for your first plate. I can't relate, but my brother did this a lot. You go for your first plate, go for your second plate, you go for your third plate. Hey, Ade, do you want to eat all the food in this house? Like they can even beat you for eating too much. Seriously. Not finishing your food. Boom. I've seen this one on TikTok a lot. Nigerians, Ghanaians, like anyone in Africa, like mostly Nigerians and Ghanaians were like making that TikTok a lot. Just leave some food on your plate and you're in trouble. You know there are people out there who haven't eaten and you're refusing to eat. My mother should just shove it down your throat. Seriously, I remember hi mom. I remember some part of my childhood when my mother would just intentionally feed me the food when I say I'm full, because like nobody is living anymore, so like we are not throwing this food away. You would eat it. When you don't wash your dish after eating. For me, like I can't really relate to this one, but I feel like it's a thing. Like when I lived with some people for a while, like for holiday or something, like my grandma in her house, you don't eat and leave your plate there. Like who's going to wash it for you? When you wash your dish improperly, if you are going to wash it well. That's the line. When you bite your nails, I feel like this was more of a teacher's thing, like the teachers in KG. When your nails in your mouth, just come like pang, hey, and you remove your hand fast, or they'll hit you. Like why are you biting your nails? When you almost break your dish.
Have you bought any utensil in this house? Have you bought any plates in this house? All these plates. Do you know how long they've been there before you came to put your hands on it? What if I was saying, I say it's still there?
When you don't bath. Let's say your mother went for a wedding or a funeral, and like during the whole Saturday you've been playing, and she comes home and you've not bathed. Hey, that's it. You would be beaten and you would walk crying into the bathroom to go and bath. No joke. Like that one there is so true. When you take too long to bath, seriously. Oh yeah, then what are you doing there all this while? Like seriously, they have a problem. When you are beaten in school for him, you can at least be beaten in school for misbehaving and come home and they will not find out. You are free. But misbehave and let them find out. Once you come home, they will beat you. Your teachers have already beat you. I also beat you. Why disgracing me in the school? Like that's the line. Why disgracing me in your school? When a car almost knocks you down, seriously, I've gotten a beating for that so many times in my childhood. I can't really remember. When a car knocks you down and you don't die, isn't it like the same thing? They will beat you on top of it. Like, do you want to kill yourself for me? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to leave me without a child? They will beat you for not answering when spoken to. Like her asking you something and you just be standing there like a mumu. Like, can't you answer the question? They will beat you right now for answering back when spoken to. Hey. So now you know how to talk back to your parents. Bayang, that's it. Then they'll just lash you. Seriously. If you talk back, like, why didn't you do this? I was just tired and I wanted the time to rest. Bang! And they'll just beat you. Like some questions, they are rhetorical questions. Like, you are not meant to answer. Whether it's you can answer in another country or not, in Africa, you cannot answer. Answer a question, or like, why didn't you wash the dishes when I went to the market? If you answer it, you might as well just go out and dig your own grave. Seriously, I can even do like a few facial expressions that African mothers did. Looks African parents do when you're out in public and you try to embarrass them. So like those are like the only looks I can remember right now. These absurd reasons for caning us. Like, what were they for? Whether they were good or whether they were bad, I don't really know. But the strictness of our African parents has actually nurtured us into being really good people in society. So, like, if you've traveled to Ghana, you see how polite the people are here, like polite and friendly. Like, I'm sure you've noticed that if you've traveled here before, or if you are from here, like, I'm in Africa, children always greet their elders, children don't scream at their parents. Like, we watch movies, we see the white children screaming at their parents. I'm like, how is this even possible? Like, and their parents don't react because all we've seen is violence. No joke. Like, things that you can get arrested for doing there, here is the number one punishment. Like, some of them were unimaginable. Some of the punishments, they were unimaginable. And like, some my parents didn't really do to me, but I've seen other parents do that to their children. It was terrifying. Just knowing that, and if I do this, this is what my mother is going to do to me. It's going to deter you from doing that for like the rest of your life. So me, I don't really know if they were really bad ways of raising us or if they were good ways of raising us. All I know is that it made us better people in future. Let's not even talk about the prayers, the midnight prayers, the anointing oil. Seriously, every morning when I'm going to school, I go with a fat cross of anointing oil on my head, on my forehead. Every morning there's anointing oil on my forehead. They really did care about us, even though they didn't really show it much. Like, what I mean by this is when you do something and like they feel bad, like when they beat you and they feel bad, they can just come in and like, I bought this shoe for you, put your leg inside and see if it will fit. If you don't like it, tell me and let me go and change it too. Then you just be standing there like, oh, like inside your body, because like you have to keep a straight face. They really did love us, but they didn't like really show it too much, because like, and they're like, how should I say this in English? They didn't want us to be spoiled. Yes, they didn't want us to be spoiled kids. So like, they show us affection, but not your kind of affection that you're thinking in your head right now. So these are things Africans can really relate to. I feel like these punishments really shaped us. And like, I'm not encouraging anyone to do that to their children. That was absurd. Give this video a like, subscribe if you'd like to, comment down below any kind of thing you want to add to it. I'll be reading, hearting and replying to all your comments if necessary. You can also follow me on Instagram if you like. I don't really mind. Thank you all for watching, guys. Remember, you're gorgeous forever.